versus new. So, if I could just have the first image, please. Okay, so the first image is actually writing letters. Who here has actually written a letter recently? A real letter on paper to someone that you put in an envelope and it's not a bill. Okay, alright. Number two, yeah, with a pen. Or pencil. You could write it over either. The other one, does anyone know what these are? Floppy disks. Remember that? Remember that? See, some of the young people, they may have seen them in museums and stuff, but we actually used to use those. A whopping, like, 500K on one disk. Next one, please. The next one is actually just meeting up with friends and socializing with real people as opposed to on the internet. And the next one is picking up the phone and calling someone. So those are the old school things. The new school things are emailing people instead of actually writing a letter to them. USB sticks as opposed to floppy disks. Social networking. So who here has more than 1,000 friends on their Facebook? More than 500? Raise your hand. More than 300? Wow. You guys are really lucky. The horrible thing is when you open up the account, it always says, you have no friends. It's really sad. And the final one is texting instead of just picking up the phone and calling someone. Then you end up playing like text tennis, going back and forth with, you could have just called the person and found out really quickly. So what we're going to ask you to do, can everyone pull out their phones? Can I see everyone's phones? And Mark, we already know you have an iPhone. So everyone, hold your phones up, don't be embarrassed no matter what kind of phone you have, as long as you can make calls. Alright, we're going to ask you to text old or new. So if you believe the old school way of writing letters and actually picking up the phone and calling people is preferable, then text old, just the word old, to 077 915 90807. If you believe that the new school way of doing things, having 1,000 friends on your Facebook, but sitting at home all the time, talking to your friends on Facebook instead of actually meeting people and talking to them in person, if you believe, that's kind of biased the way I'm presenting it, I'm sorry. But if you believe the new school way of doing things is better, then just text new to 077 915 90807. Okay? Now I'm going to introduce Pastor Mark, who's going to talk through a journey to